friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a fun little video. I got tagged to do the stay-at-home mom video. And today I am doing it with my good friend Jackie here on YouTube. We have been talking through Instagram and YouTube for the last few months now. She is amazing. And when she approached me about this collab, I was really excited about it because I just love her channel and her family, and her videos are great. So before I get into the video, I'm going to have Jackie introduce herself.
Hey everyone, it's Jackie and I'm super excited to be on Katie's channel today. I want to first thank her for having me and doing this collaboration. I am a stay-at-home mom of 3 children. 2 of them are in school all day. They're 8 and 7. And then I'm home all day with my little blonde guy, Calvin, and he's 2. If you are interested in the stay-at-home mom life, I hope you'll join my channel. Thanks, guys.
Now that Jackie has introduced herself, let's go ahead and get into the questions. I wrote them down on a little pad of paper here. Okay, question number 1. Are you a stay-at-home mom or a working mom? Work from home mom. I am a stay-at-home mom. I don't work. I mean, I have my son and I'm a stay-at-home mom, so that's work, but yes, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Question number 2. Why did you choose to be a stay-at-home mom? This one's complicated. I feel like it just kind of, the opportunity just kind of surfaced, and me and my husband were working a ton earlier this year and didn't get a ton of time with our son, and it just got to the point where I just missed Finley and I just wanted to be with him. And when we decided to move from California back to Wisconsin, financially it was able to happen. So I wanted to spend that time with Finley and watch him grow in those young years. So, and my husband works his butt off to make that happen. So I'm very appreciative, but yeah. Question number 4. Are you a part of any mom or play groups? No. There is a local mom group around here. I just haven't really gotten into it yet. Right now I feel like it's not really something I'm wanting to do. But in the future for sure. And honestly, I have so much support through like the YouTube community and Instagram and just like my everyday friends. So I haven't gotten in a mom group yet. Play group, kind of. I do have a friend here in town, and her name is Brittany. Hey girl. And I've been hanging out with her a lot more. I actually met her through an app called Peanut. It's like a making mom friends type app. And we bring our sons, we brought them to the museum, the zoo, the pumpkin farm. So, and also we go to the library. We've gone once so far at the local library. So that's been cool, but no official mom groups right now. Question number 5. Do you have it together every day? This one makes me giggle. Absolutely not. No, I do not. Honestly, there are good days and there are not so good days. But I try to keep it together most days. Doesn't always happen, but no, the simple answer is no. Number 6, do you have a daily routine or do you go with the flow? Honestly, that depends on the day too. In the mornings, like after breakfast, I try to clean up really quick, wipe down the countertops, put any dishes away that need to be put away, things like that. As far as a daily routine, it's so different every day. I feel like it really honestly just depends on like how my son is for the day, and you know how that goes. Had to put my hair up for the rest of the questions. Okay, number 7. How long do you plan on being a stay-at-home mom? This is a great question. Honestly, I'm not sure. I guess it depends on how many children we have. Once our kids get into school, if they are in a ton of activities. I may never go back to work. There's also days where I definitely want to go back to work when they get into school. And if I can find a job that works around the school schedule and their activities and things like that. But as of right now, honestly, I'm not sure. I'm going to say probably one day, but I don't know. Okay, number 8. How do you keep up with housework, or do you share? Normally I don't share with my husband. I do just about all of the housework, and I just feel like as a stay-at-home mom, like, while yes, it is absolutely exhausting, I feel better doing a lot of the work because I feel like that's my contribution to the household a lot of times, and hopefully that doesn't offend anybody. But my husband works a ton, you guys, like averaging like 90-hour work weeks every week the last couple months. That'll slow down, but for now, I really do all the housework myself, and keeping up wise, cleaning as you go is super important. I feel like if I let it go too long, it just gets out of hand. And then I feel like it's overwhelming, and then that gives me massive anxiety. So I really just try to clean every day. And a routine that I found that is super helpful, and I was thinking about doing a cleaning video on this, is like every hour, take like 5 or 10 minutes out of each hour and do something. So for instance, in the mornings, I will unload the dishwasher. And that's it. Like, I'm not doing the whole kitchen or anything like that. And then after breakfast, I'll put those dishes in the sink or in the dishwasher, and then I'll wipe down the countertops. And then today, for instance, I was just sitting there watching YouTube videos this morning with my son, and I was like, you know what, I should probably do something. I got up and put his clothes away. I started a little laundry. You know, little things like that. You don't have to like do these like hours of cleaning, you know. I think it's important to just clean as you go to try to keep up. That was a long one. Okay, where were we? Number 9, do you do anything on the side for extra money? Nope. I am just, right now, just stay-at-home mom. If one day YouTube was to become an income source, that would be awesome. I don't have any expectations for that really, but for right now, no, I don't do anything on the side. Number 10, what do you love about being a stay-at-home mom? This one's easy. I get to see Finley grow up, and that is the best reward, honestly. And when I was working, I was a stay-at-home mom for the first 4 months of his life. And then we moved to California from here. Our story about moving is kind of complicated. Oh, Noodle, would you like to join the video? Come here. When we went back to California, we were working a ton, and I didn't really get to see him ever, and it made me really sad. And now I get to see him do so many firsts, and he's becoming like such a little man, and just the funniest, like most kind, caring little boy. And I get to see that, and I get to help like mold him into that, which is super cool. And yeah, that's definitely the best. Number 11, what do you hate about being a stay-at-home mom? I don't know. I don't think I would say hate, because I love being able to stay home with Finley. But a hard thing about being a stay-at-home mom is I never realized how lonely and isolating it can be if you allow it to be. There's days where like I'm just like in the worst mood, and I just want to like curl up and not leave the house, but then I get mom guilt bad because my son's not leaving the house. Sorry, you guys, my cat keeps moving the tripod. But yeah, and honestly, I think it's one of the most like unappreciated jobs, and that's not saying anything bad of like my husband or anything like that. It's just you give so much of yourself to your child or children, and making sure everyone's taken care of. And another part of, I think, of my job is to do the meal planning and things like that to help contribute to any sort of ways that we could save money. And because I'm not bringing in an official income, I get paid in hugs and kisses. But yeah, hopefully that answers that. Number 12, did you always want to be a stay-at-home mom? No, actually. I have been working since I was like 14 or 15 years old. And, oh my gosh, you guys, my cat. Go away, Noodle. And I've always had that drive to work, and I've been very independent like that my whole life, and I love making my own money. But once you have a child, I feel like that can change. And I never had a child before Finley, so I didn't know. And I thought, oh, you know, I could handle working and being away from Finley. And I think it's the hardest when they're little, and you just want to be with them. So the answer is no. I've not always wanted this, but once I had Finley, it is something that I changed my mind about. Number 13, what does your partner do for work? Justin does a lot of things for work. Right now, his full-time job, so like Monday through Friday, he works as a tech writer. So the easiest way I can describe this is, say like John Deere or someone comes out with a new mower or a new little something or other. He will update the manual for that and take it apart, put it together, just make sure that the manual and all of that's updated. I'm sure there's more he does, and maybe like in the future we'll do a QA together and he can answer that. But that's kind of like the gist of it. And then for part-time work, he works as a fireman, EMT, and for 2 different fire departments, and I'm not gonna name those obviously, but one is on call and one is like paid part-time. And yeah, that's what he does. 14, when do you, when do you shower, morning or night? That's different every day too. It just depends as well. I will say I probably shower mostly at night when Finley goes to bed. Like if he's having a really rough day, he's starting to hit terrible twos and definitely very much a toddler. So if he's having bad days, I'll do it at night. But if he's having a good day, I'll try and shower during the day. Just depends what I'm doing. So yeah. Okay, number 15. Do you put makeup on every day? No. Definitely not. If you guys follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, you should, you'll see my face is always, I actually have makeup on today, but my face looking a little rough most days. But if there's days where I know we're doing something or we're going grocery shopping or something like that, I'll put makeup on. But can you guys hear the cat again? Noodle. But most days, no. Especially if I know my husband's working a 24-hour shift or longer at the firehouse, I won't put makeup on if we're just staying home. Because one, it wastes makeup, but there's all the flip side to that where when I do put makeup on, I feel better. I feel like I'm more productive. So that's a tricky one. It depends. If I want to feel good about myself, I put makeup on, and I know I don't have to put makeup on to like look pretty or feel pretty, but it helps me. So not every day though. Number 16, do you style your hair every day? Nope. Definitely not. And if you guys ever watch any of my cleaning videos, I'm usually looking like a hot mess most of the time, and that's just my everyday life. So I don't feel the need to like get ready for cleaning videos or anything like that. But I don't know if you guys can tell, those of you who watch me, I just cut 4 inches off my hair, and now that it's like lighter and it just feels so much better. I've been doing a lot more. I've actually done my hair 3 times this week, and that's like unheard of. So this video helped inspire me to straighten my hair. Number 17, do you work out and when? If you count chasing a toddler, absolutely I work out. Nothing official right now. We're kind of at a hard phase of life where my husband is working a ton. So to get to the gym, I don't have a ton of people to watch Finley, so to get to the gym would be very difficult. I could definitely try working on at home, and you know, just right now, like I said, in this phase of life, it's hard to find time. It's hard to find the motivation, and I'm always tired. So one day, soon, I'll be working out. Number 18. Oh gosh, my leg's going numb. Number 18. What's your cleaning schedule like? A typical cleaning schedule daily is, like I said in a previous question, well, first of all, the night before I try to do the dishes and clean everything up. And I usually like to pick up all the toys and everything at night because Lucy will chew them in the morning if I don't. So, our dog. So at night I try to set myself up for success and clean the toys and have the dishes done. It doesn't always happen, but I try. And then if that's done, the next day I will load the dishwasher, I'll unload the dishwasher in the morning and try to load as I go. That helps the sink not fill up, and that's very helpful and kind of sets you up for a good day. But after breakfast, I'll load it back up. I'll wipe down anything that needs to get wiped down. I'll put the toaster away or any appliances that I use for breakfast. And then throughout my day, I try to do little things. Like I had said, like take 5 or 10 minutes every hour and just kind of pick something up or tidy something up. But when it comes to like floors and vacuuming, I definitely don't do that every day. But now that our puppy is shedding more, I've been having to pick that up a little bit. But I'll do that at like, oh, noodle. Okay, let's try this again. I'll do that once a week, like mopping and vacuuming and things like that, or do it as needed. It just depends. But yeah, that is my typical cleaning routine. Nothing too fancy. Number 19. Do you ever have alone time with your significant other? I wish we had more. Our anniversary was a week ago, and we actually got to go on a dinner date, and we got to go to a movie, went to the mall, and just walked around and hung out, and that was really like the best date we've had in a very long time. So that was very, very nice. We need to do it more, and once my husband's schedule kind of slows down a little bit, we'll be able to fit that in more. But we do get some time every once in a great while, like twice this year so far, maybe. But yeah. Number 20, do you ever have me time? Oh, no. That also goes to number 19. I need to fit more time to have more me time. I know it's important, and last week I got some though, and I went and got my hair cut. And I went and did grocery shopping by myself, and my husband put our son to bed, so I didn't have a time restraints. I hate feeling like you only have a set amount of time. Like that like stresses me out. So I just got to do whatever I wanted, and it was great, and I needed that, and I felt so refreshed. Besides when they totally jacked up my haircut, which if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you would have known that if you do. But it got fixed the next day. But anyway, it was nice just like talking to somebody, you know, but I definitely try and fit as much me time as I can. Some days it's just hard, and my husband will come home and I'm just like, I've had enough, you know what I'm saying? And I will go in our room and shut the door and it just be quiet. And I need that sometimes. But yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that was fun, and if you're a stay-at-home mom or work-at-home mom, you guys should do this too. It was really fun to come up with the answers to these questions, and I actually didn't think about or read these before I did this. I just wanted to like do it, you know, just offhand and say whatever came to mind first. But yeah, and if you guys aren't already subscribed to Jackie's channel, I'm telling you guys, she is wonderful, and her Instagram is awesome. And I've really enjoyed talking to her. And yeah, I will leave her link down below, and definitely check her out. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.